a lot of the world around us is the way that it is because of what happens internally. The thoughts that we have internally shape the world around us. We go out into the world and we observe things, and those observations become hypothesis. We make guesses to see how true something is. And then when we observe that the result of our testing, those observations become our beliefs. And then our beliefs shape the way that we behave, and our behaviors become habits, and those habits become the rewards that we reap. They become the outcomes that we achieve in our life. And so if what we've observed is that people are all evil when they reach a certain amount of money, then we believe that to be true, and we behave as though having money means that we become evil, and we ward it off. We push it away. We keep it away from ourselves. Anytime we get it, like, you just have silly little habits. Like, instead of at the end of your paycheck, sometimes you got a little bit extra paycheck at the end of your paycheck. Well, you take that paycheck and you just spend it. Next time you go to Walmart, you grab a couple of things extra that you didn't necessarily need, that are only going to momentarily make you a little bit tiny happy, and then you're going to forget about it, and then you're going to move on with your life, and you're going to reset, and this thing keeps happening over and over again. But if you just took $100 every paycheck and you put it into an ETF with dividend paying, recurring revenue over a longer period of time, you're going to compound money and become wealthy, and then have uh, opportunities that you would never have otherwise had. I call this "fuck you money," where you get to a point where you don't like the way that your boss is treating you, and you, instead of being scared of losing your job, you have a nest egg of a couple $1,000,000 just sitting there in funds that you could just cash out and live off of for the next 10 years. Even if you didn't want to go back to work, you can tell your boss confidently to "fuck you" and go get another job and not worry about that transitionary period disrupting your life in any way. And so that becomes the name of the game, is to go out there and achieve that and do those things. But if your belief is that money equals evil and I don't want to be evil, and so you see how the way that we behave is all stemmed from the beliefs and things that we've observed. Now, sometimes the things that we observe in real life are anomalies or not true, or they are only true a part of the time, and we apply this idea or logic to make it permanent or make it more than what it is. And so this is where we create these mental barriers that are holding us back from achieving the things that we're capable of. It's these made up scenarios in our head.